James Dean, an iconic figure of Hollywood, is as well known for his brief life as he is for his legendary performances. Despite his short life and career, Dean remains a cultural legend, known for his rebellious persona and timeless style. James Byron Dean was born on February 8, 1931, in Marion, Indiana. He was the only child of Winton Dean and Mildred Wilson Dean. His mother's early death from cancer when he was just 9 years old left a lasting impact on the young boy, shaping his emotional depth and vulnerability. His mother was 29 when she passed away. From an early age, James Dean displayed a passion for acting. He performed in local plays and demonstrated a natural talent that soon became apparent to those around him. After graduating from high school, Dean moved to California to pursue his acting career. He enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied theater. His breakthrough came when he was cast in the Broadway production of The Immoralist. Dean began to make a name for himself in the early 1950s, with television appearances in shows like Kraft Television Theater and Studio One. His brooding intensity and captivating performances set him apart from other actors of his generation. Following his success on Broadway and television, Dean transitioned to the silver screen. In 1955, James Dean's career skyrocketed with his first major film role in East of Eden, where he played the troubled Cal Trask. This performance earned him a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actor, making him the first actor to be nominated posthumously. The following year, he earned a second nomination for his performance in Giant, a distinction that remains unique, as he stands as the only actor to have received 2 posthumous acting nominations. The film that would etch James Dean's name into cinematic history was Rebel Without a Cause in 1955. His portrayal of Jim Stark, a disenchanted teenager, resonated deeply with young audiences and has since become an enduring symbol of youthful rebellion. Dean's final film, Giant, in 1956, alongside Elizabeth Taylor and Rock Hudson, solidified his status as a Hollywood legend. Tragically, he would never witness the premiere of this epic movie, as his life was cut short shortly before its release. In addition to acting, Dean had a passion for car racing. He began to indulge in his love for speed and competition, even purchasing a Porsche 550 Spider, which would later play a fateful role in his life. On September 30, 1955, James Dean's life came to a sudden and tragic end when he was involved in a fatal car accident on California State Route 46. He was driving his Porsche 550 Spider to a racing event when he collided with another vehicle near Cholame, California. Dean was pronounced dead on the scene at the age of 24. His untimely death at the age of 24 shocked the world, leaving behind a legacy that has only grown over the years. Dean's distinctive fashion sense, with his leather jackets and white t-shirts, became a symbol of rebellion and youth. His style remains a timeless influence on modern fashion, and he is often cited as a style icon. James Dean may have had a short-lived career, but his impact on American culture and the film industry is undeniable. His rebellious spirit and exceptional talent made him a true Hollywood legend. Dean's films continue to captivate audiences, and his style has become an enduring symbol of coolness. Dean's profound quotes and philosophical views, such as, "Dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today," have left an impression on those who seek to live life to the fullest. Numerous tributes and homages have been paid to James Dean over the years, from statues and museums to references in popular culture. His memory is preserved in various forms. Despite his tragic death at the age of 24, Dean's impact on film and popular culture continues to resonate. Before pursuing an acting career, Dean was an accomplished dancer. He competed in dance competitions, often partnered with girlfriends who shared his interest in dance. He had a talent for painting. One of his earliest television appearances was in a Pepsi commercial in 1950. He's the character responsible for putting money into the jukebox. In the years following his passing, Liz Sheridan, renowned for her role as Jerry Seinfeld's mother on the TV series Seinfeld, penned a memoir in 2000 titled Dizzy and Jimmy, My Life with James Dean, A Love Story. According to the book, Sheridan and Dean crossed paths in New York in 1951, eventually lived together, and even became engaged at one point. James Dean had a passion for photography and was known to carry his camera with him everywhere. He took numerous photographs, capturing various intimate and candid moments of his friends, including renowned actors like Elizabeth Taylor and Natalie Wood. During the filming of East of Eden, Dean developed an interest in bullfighting. He even considered becoming a bullfighter at one point. Dean owned a Siamese kitten named Marcus, a gift from Elizabeth Taylor. He was quite fond of his kitten and even took it on set during his film shoots. In addition to his acting career, Dean was an avid and competitive car racer. He had several races under his belt and had plans to become a professional race car driver. Off-screen, he suffered from severe nearsightedness and relied on thick glasses to see clearly. Dean had signed on for roles in Somebody Up There Likes Me at MGM and The Left-Handed Gun at Warner Brothers before his untimely demise. These roles eventually went to Paul Newman. Dean was a proponent of method acting, a technique that emphasizes emotional authenticity and immersion in character. His intense commitment to the craft inspired many future actors, including Marlon Brando, who adopted the method acting approach. Dean was known to play the bongo drums. He often played them on the sets of his films, offering a way to relax and unwind between scenes. Elvis Presley idolized Dean. Elvis started acting as a means of following in Dean's path. Dean frequently expressed his belief that he wouldn't survive beyond the age of 30. He was posthumously awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on February 8, 1960. It is located at 1719 Vine Street in Hollywood, California. Dean participated in an interview with actor Gig Young, which was intended for the behind-the-camera segment of the ABC series Warner Brothers Presents. During the interview in July 1955, Dean shared, "I used to fly around quite a bit, you know? I took a lot of unnecessary chances on the highway. Now when I drive on the highway, I'm extra cautious." When asked if he had any advice for young drivers, Dean concluded the interview with a poignant message: "Take it easy driving. The life you might save might be mine." Tragically, Dean passed away shortly after the interview, and it was never broadcast. Just 2 hours and 15 minutes before the accident that claimed his life, he received a speeding ticket. Rolf Wojterich, the German auto mechanic who was a passenger in the car with Dean during the tragic car crash, was ejected from the vehicle due to the collision, resulting in multiple injuries. Following Dean's passing, Rolf struggled with severe emotional trauma stemming from the accident. Tragically, he passed away in Germany in 1981 in an automobile accident that had eerie similarities to the one in which James Dean lost his life. Dean's funeral took place on October 8, 1955, at the Fairmount Friends Church in Fairmount, Indiana. Approximately 600 mourners attended the service, with an additional 2,400 fans congregating outside the church during the procession to the gravesite. After his passing, he was laid to rest at Park Cemetery in Fairmount, Indiana. What better way to die? It's fast and clean, and you go out in a blaze of glory. James Dean.